Don't you notice how I get quiet when there's no one else around? Me and you and awkward silence. Don't you dare look at me that way. I don't need reminders of how you don't feel the same. Oh, the burning pain, listening to you harp on about some new soulmate. She's so perfect, blah, blah, blah. Oh, how I wish you'd wake up one day. Run to me, confess your love. At least just let me say that when I talk to you, won't you bed walks right through and shoots right out through my heart. And I sound like a loon, but don't you feel it to confess I loved you from the start? What's a girl to do? Lying on my bed staring into the blue. Unrequited, terrifying. Love is driving me a bit insane. Have to get this off my chest. I'm telling you today that when I talk to you, won't you bed walks right through and shoots right out through my heart. And I sound like a loon, but don't you feel it to confess I loved you from the start? Confess I loved you, just thinking of you. You know I've loved you from the start. Why do I have to stay here on the ground? It's overrated. The cityscape escapes you with a sound. It's delineated. I waited at the station for an hour, but I won't make it. You take off on an updraft by the tower, and you overtake it every moment. I see you on the rise. You're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. No, I can't tell you why. Why you have to stay here on the ground? It's overrated. The cityscape parades you with a sound. It's delineated. No one here has even learned your name, but they all claim that they saw you land and ran to do the same. But they won't make it every moment. I see you on the rise. You're drawn across.
Ah, dang it, we're in the middle of an ad break. Bezos. Why did you not kick it in right at the start? Oh well. Shit happens.
Yeah.
The ads are just rolling. Anyway, I guess we got some time to yap before we actually do the intro, because let's be honest, I know I was checking on Disney Plus a little while earlier this week, and I saw a docu-series about Amsterdam Central Station.
Let me guess. National Geographic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's an impressive logistic. It's a massive logistical operation, that Dutch Grand Prix, when it comes to how the NS handles it.
Yeah.
I mean, one train is enough to throw the entire thing in. Would be enough to basically delay the entire operations by like 15 to 20 minutes. And we're back from the ads. Hello, everybody. Well, Oh, you wanted to say something?
I mean, to be fair, considering how many times I've run late because of a delayed train, I'm kind of surprised that didn't happen.
Yeah. All right. Hi everyone, I'm back at 12, also known as Connor, and yes, we were just talking about that Nat Geo docu-series on Amsterdam Central, but I'm not sure that it's available internationally.
We were also talking about stuff like headphones and the Fairphone 5 before we actually went live. Well, not before we actually went live, but before we transitioned to this screen right here.
Yeah, it was a very... We were just talking about repairability and stuff.
Yeah.
And upgradability in that as well. Don't know why.
And I would ask my international friends to check their Disney Plus, but I'm gonna be honest. I really don't think it matters that much.
Yeah,
But
because...
I wouldn't be surprised if it isn't available in international regions. Even though the whole thing about Disney Plus, to my knowledge, is that everything on there should be available on all platforms. There's some not Disney Plus that's on there where I'm like, why is that on there?
I mean, the docuseries was entirely in Dutch, so
Yeah.
I get that they drop it on Dutch Disney Plus first.
And again, why Disney Plus, right?
Nat Geo, so yeah, that makes sense. Let me just go to the stream gameplay. Loading.
I mean, I guess local content would do pretty well on there.
Yes.
I mean, I've seen Amazon Prime Video do a pretty similar thing where there's a lot of Dutch comedy stuff for some reason on Prime Video.
Okay.
Not that I watch any of
the
the Dutch comedy stuff because
yeah, same here.
But if it's there, I know that it's there.
Yeah. Easter this weekend is Easter weekend.
Are you gonna watch The Passion?
No, it's already been, so.
Oh. Right.
It's usually on the Thursday. Remember?
Well, no, because I never watched The Passion. It's not because I don't care about it. I do think it's important that
broccoli.
that kind of stuff is consistent.
Pumpkins.
Yeah.
Let me just...
Is there anything
Hey, there's iron.
Ah.
Egg.
I'm just gonna focus on watering the crops.
Yeah.
So yeah, last stream of autumn.
Yeah.
Do we know what we're gonna do in winter?
Nope.
Well, I guess we're gonna mine.
We're gonna mine.
That's for sure. Maybe a little bit of fishing. But no farming because, well, yeah, we don't have the
Look,
fertility.
I named this one after Senna because he is in fact the GOAT. And this one is named after Nicholas Latifi because, well, We jokingly call him the goat.
I also don't know why I'm about to water the entire field, I guess for consistency. Even though
I can just sell
I
all
don't
this,
think.
right?
Yeah. But let's sell it
Pierre.
directly to Pierre. Because
Time for here comes
it's
the
important to see all that
money.
money
Wait,
come in.
do you have some crops that need to be sold as well?
I'm just going to quickly take a look at the bundles.
Should I sell the grapes?
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, that's for
Well,
wine, I think.
yeah, but I've got a wine keg right next to my house, so I think we've got that covered.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are pretty much set.
Did you pick up any crops?
Yeah,
Toss them here,
I've got a
bud.
couple. I've got this, this, and this.
John Broccoli.
So anyway, want to talk politics?
Nah, not really.
So you don't want to give an honorable mention to Pieter Omtzigt finally getting a functie elders?
Good point. Yeah. Honestly, I hope he finds joy in whatever he does next.
Yeah, no, definitely that. I mean, I'm not going to say that I, specialize in his ideals or whatever it is that he wanted, but considering the kind of stuff he went through, yeah, I feel sorry for him, and I only wish the best for him.
Yeah. Heck.
Okay, so now that we've got 50k, what should we buy?
Good question. I am a little bit lost right now. 12. 2.
Let me just
22. This guy's been doing the work.
Yeah.
This guy's been doing the work. He's scared off 22 crows. This one's a slacker.
Well, to be fair, it's a pretty inconvenient spot.
Apples. Gold.
Hey, Apple.
Apple. Yeah, the train's been. Yeah, yesterday was very chill on the train as well. I had a seat the entire trip, both ways.
Hey, Connor, you want to hear something funny?
What? Oh, there goes the money. There we see Demetrius.
I like how this is just becoming a consistent thing between us. Just me being like, "Hey, watch this,"
and then I see our money cut in half. And with my next trick, and for my next trick,
the money disappear.
Yes. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting a camcorder to take to TwitchCon.
You looking forward to TwitchCon?
Yes.
All right. It's in Rotterdam, right?
Correct.
All right. Oh, do we not have gold bars here?
No, but oh wait, here. There's some gold bars in. There's 40 gold bars in here.
Oh.
There's also plenty of tax
Lovely.
evasion.
I'm gonna yoink 5 of them. Also, for the coming days, you're gonna be in charge of watering the crops.
Ah, understood. Why so?
Um,
Wait,
Come on,
goat cheese. Do
really?
we?
I'm like 1 minute too late. Okay, well, whatever.
Goat cheese, bulletin board, chefs? No, that's just a truffle.
That goat cheese to sell,
Got.
basically.
I'll bring it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it to Pierre's before he closes. So
That's cool.
get it into the box. Artisan goods. Let's go. Nicholas, go back to your. Go back to the coop. Go back to the barn. There goes cow.
Could you check how our hay storage is going?
One moment. Let me just rush on over there.
I feel like
Say
that's
hi to
something we
Pixel on the
should.
way.
I feel like that's something we should probably worry about right
Where
now.
did you put your watering can?
Oh, I
424.
should. 424. Okay, we should be good then. And I've still
I
got
am going to
Domney
go ahead
because
and
I've still got Domney because I was too late to make it to Flint.
filled it. It's now full again.
Perfect. You know what?
Let's
Actually,
see.
I'm gonna go into the forest. Get myself a little bit of hardwood.
Good call. Where's my stuff? There's an axe. It's not my axe, but it's an axe.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a steel axe on me right now. You know, I kind of feel like we're not doing this tool sharing properly
Yep.
because I'm kind of just hogging all the tools for myself.
Yeah, you're hogging all the good shit.
Yeah. Like PSA for the people watching, if I ever ask you to play this game with me, don't. I hog all the stuff.
Yep. I mean, yesterday during Final Fantasy, we killed a big fucking worm.
Ah, was it an Alaskan bullworm?
No, we killed Nidhogg.
Ah, yeah, I know barely anything about 14, so all that mumbo jumbo is kind of lost on me.
Yeah, it turns out the eye that was lodged in Nidhogg's skull actually belonged to a different dragon.
Hmm.
One we spoke with earlier in that quest line.
Right?
Time to hit the sack.
I mean, we've still got like 2 in-game hours to go. That's enough time for me to take this milk, turn it into cheese, and then
Cheese.
put some stuff in the chest.
Let me just. Cheese.
We're never getting rid of that, do we?
Nope. Also, I have a GitHub YOLO badge. Here.
Really?
Yes.
What's
Got
it
that out
for?
of- Well, on GitHub, it's for merging a branch without merging a pull request without completing all the checks.
Hmm. You know, I still feel like one of my favorite things about GitHub is that somebody claimed a webpage called gothip.com, where if you type it
It's
in, it's
GitHub.
just a no, it's just a big page saying you spelled it wrong.
Yeah,
Also,
that's honestly a.
you're still my POV.
Oh, yep, push. Not like it matters much when we're in there, but notice a chill in the air? It's the approach
Yeah.
of winter. It could just be the approach of winter. It could be the tingle of a dark, or it could be the tingle of a dark spectre here to help us celebrate tomorrow's festival, the Spirit's Eve. Come to town at 10 p.m. if you'd like to participate.
Hi,
Wild
Robin.
honey, cheese, and a jade, and give me the apple. Boom, boom, boom. Wild honey. Sell the honey as well?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's watering time for me. I'm on the I'm on watering duty.
Oh, you've got a couple of bok choys, by the way.
Bok choy, what? Nice.
Yeah.
Should I go sell them? Oh,
Yeah.
corn. It's a big lump of knobs. It has the juice.
So anyway, the other day I realized that I completely wasted my money on something.
What?
Yeah, so you know how I'm pretty fond of the Bad Boys movies, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so a couple of months ago, in anticipation of the boy coming over, I think it was around October, I went ahead and purchased a 4K Blu-ray of the new one, Bad Boys Ride or Die. Right, and the movie it was pretty good, you know, quite satisfactory. Um, but then I turned out the other day that apparently there was a set of 4K Blu-rays of all the Bad Boys movies. And I kind of wish I got that one instead because the other ones I only had on a regular Blu-ray, and I didn't even realize they were on 4K Blu-ray.
Wow. I mean, if they're filmed
So,
on, it's all filmed digitally now, so it's probably digitally upresed.
yeah, but I will say, because I watched the first one yesterday, and I watched it on, of course, the best way to watch a 4K Blu-ray, an Xbox.
Yes.
That's a joke, by the way. Let that be very clear. But I kind of noticed that they took a lot of the film grain, or a lot of the noise was taken out. It like even if I was watching it in 1080p, it looked very clean.
Yep. I love how
So
you're
yeah,
basically walking a complete sync.
so yeah. Good job, Columbia.
They removed the effects.
Yeah. No, that's all I can say. It looks quite decently, and I'll likely in today or tomorrow be watching Bad Boys 2, see how good that looks. I mean, it will of course look better because I want to say it's 2004
I
ish.
just realized that I once again forgot to unmute the game.
Ah,
I mean,
well, it's not
not
like it's that important.
exactly. It doesn't really matter all that much because. Wait, where's the pickaxe? There's my
Oh, I've got
pickaxe.
I've got a gold pickaxe. I'm dropping it in this chest.
should I upgrade mine as well?
I mean, yeah, we've got the money, we've got the resources. I'd say go for it. You know, as we say in the Netherlands, sla jezelf bewusteloos.
Literally translating English sayings into Dutch always usually becomes something hilarious.
Yeah.
Knock yourself out.
I mean, it's the kind of thing that, you know, you can laugh about if you're Dutch and you watch a lot of American programs, because they kind of always struggle with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine if it was the other way around, right? I mean, you'd be saying some really weird stuff in English. You know, that would be very unfortunately peanut butter.
Unfortunately, peanut butter.
Are you fucking kidding me?
There's the red cabbage.
What else have we got?
I swear to God, if there's a truffle in there.
I mean, you know,
I am going to scream.
I do remember when I was originally playing the game on my streaming the game on my Switch. I had a similar thing happen, but it was a rabbit foot instead. And I don't know what. Like around this time, I was really looking for one very hard. I had already got a rabbit, but it just didn't drop its foot. And then like a week after I found one in the traveling merchant, guess what?
There it was.
There it was. And I'm just quickly gonna check money, by the way. Because are there any animals that we still need? I mean,
Let's
obviously
see.
we need a pig.
Yes, to find the truffles next year.
Yeah. Okay, well, money isn't at home.
I'll go ahead and fish some more.
Yeah. That would be wise.
Also, I heard some noise coming from the water, so I'm gonna be looking around if I can pan for gold. There it is. Ew, how are you doing? Wait, is my... Yep, the chatbot is up. I am not a PlayStation player. I play on PC. How dare you insinuate that? All jokes aside, I don't have a PlayStation. At least...
I do.
Not a PS4 or a PS5.
I do.
Oh yeah, you do.
I'm considering...
No, I don't. I don't play Ark.
I'm considering getting a PS5 Pro. Like, the PS5 you got here is my dad's, technically. So I want to get one of my own. And if I'm gonna spend, like, $500 on it anyway, hey, I might as well spend the extra bucks to get a little bit of extra image quality.
R6 I don't have, so...
I used to play Rainbow Six Siege, but I really couldn't get into it. It was absolutely frustrating how some people... Everybody just seemed like such a tryhard.
Yeah.
And it kind of just made me wonder, am I playing the game wrong, or...
Am I just getting shoved into the forever box?
Yeah.
I mean, we do play Halo.
Oh, it's not Shadow, it's Edgy. Edgy the Hedgy. Same thing, but different. But
Yes.
still the same. But also
Nice.
different.
Oh, dang it! I'll just hit you up with I'll hit you with a shout out, by the way. Although
I mean,
streams...
you can shout me out all you want, but I haven't really streamed in a while.
There we go. Got the username. Well, bam.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's the it's the first thing you see. And besides, it's not like my friend here has Stardew Saturday with @RealEdgyTheHedgy in the title.
Oh yeah. Bam. Civ. I should just do that, yeah.
Oh, you don't have to. Like, I really don't. I really don't mind. I'd rather just be a stable at this channel than, you know, have a shout out to a channel that's basic. I wouldn't say dead, but all my effort has been on the YouTube front. And that's not even technically my stuff. That's just a joint effort.
Shared. Yeah, that's split screen.
Yeah. We're doing like Plants vs Zombies right now, and I'm really not in my element there.
I can tell why. Plants vs. Zombies is technically considered what would be today a mobile game.
I mean, it straight up is a mobile game, depending on who you ask.
Yep.
Now that I think about it, and I've already talked about this on the playthrough, but I think the only experience I've got with Plants vs Zombies is playing the game on my old Nokia E75. Technically a smartphone.
Technically. It is.
Technically.
It is, though. It
Back
is
then
an
it's what we
old
would've-
smartphone.
Back then it's what we would have called a smartphone.
Yeah. Nowadays, it's dumber than a bag of bricks. Also, there was a good time where there was I think a few Nokia phones that actually ran a version of Debian.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, I know that a lot of mobile phone operating systems are Linux adjacent in a way.
Heck, even iOS.
Aren't you thinking of macOS?
Yeah, it's GNU. It's BSD based, I think.
Ah, right.
Oh, look! Pumpkins and sunflowers.
Oh, you're the farmer this time, so
Yeehaw!
Jesus Christ, that's a lot. Are we going to end up with 50k again?
Here comes the money! I am hearing a lot of log chopping.
Oh, you've also got some stuff at the bottom part.
Yep.
Mostly aubergines.
Ah, a lot of aubergines. A lot of aubergines. One moment, we'll go ahead and deposit these things. So
June 5th. Is that when the Switch 2 will be coming out?
June 5th, yeah, that's Switch 2.
Yeah.
Still, it's a bit. It's not really in my price range right now.
I'm honestly speaking a bit mixed on it. Like, I do want to get one. But there's a lot of things that I want to get.
Pretty sure we cannot go to town just yet. I'm guessing we cannot go to town though.
Wait, siege there. No, yeah, that's right. Isn't that when Rainbow Six Siege will be turning 10 years old. Was that 2015 or 2016?
One moment, let me just... When was Rainbow Six Siege released? Luckily, I can actually pull up the little command palette. 2015.
What day in 2015? Was it June 5th?
R6 Siege release date. No, December 1st.
Maybe the beta came out in around that time?
Nope, that was September 24th.
Well, it will be having its 10th anniversary instead. Anyway, so I guess on that regard, it makes sense. And yeah, we cannot get into town, so we'll have to sell our crops
at the box. Did you toss them all in?
At the box. Yeah. Got quite some stuff in there.
There goes the money.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait a little while to see how much we are actually getting.
Yeah, because it's Spirit's Eve.
I mean, we already know it's gonna be a fuck ton, but
I should get the button. I should get the button ready for the sound effect.
Yeah.
And my axe.
Wrong tool.
Yes, it is. Is what we in Netherlands call Stille Zaterdag.
You hear about the event that GTA 5 has ongoing right now?
No, you know I hardly keep up with GTA stuff now, as of late.
Well, I can tell you right now, it's the most GTA 5 thing you can think of.
Oh no!
They're not having an Easter event right now. They're having a 420 event.
Of course.
So in other words, I've been making a lot of money in game.
Of course.
Like, I kid you not. A few days ago, I was. Did I get this with? Whatever. Like a couple of days ago, I managed to have 10 million in game, and I spent it all on cars, basically.
Of course.
For the enhanced edition, because they can reach blazing fast loading times because of the SSD requirement, they put in a bunch of really fast cars in game, because technically the speed certain cars had were capped, because otherwise they'd be outrunning the
no, Codster, we're not doing shared chat.
Basically. So yeah, there's faster cars, and I've been making an attempt of getting like every one of them. There's 25 of those cars, and they're really expensive.
Fine.
And right now I've got 6.
This feels like you're a little bit
them.
insulted. That message feels like you're slightly insulted. Look, don't get me wrong, shared chat can be fun. But I'm not doing it just with someone who I'm not actively collabing with.
What time did it say the event was? Was it like
10 p.m.
10 p.m. And they really don't let us get in, huh?
Yep, they are setting up a lot of stuff.
That makes me so angry. I'm going to deforest this entire town.
Good one.
Suck my dick, EPA.
Hey, the EPA has probably already been gutted, so... Fine, I'll wait for you.
Hello, Demetrius.
He's just taking notes. Let's see. Perhaps the
Yeah.
nitrogen fixation level is affected by nematode secretions. Oh, sorry, I was pondering some data and didn't notice you there. Demetrius, you fucking nerd. Eh? Am I right or am I right?
Yeah. No, you are absolutely. And I'm still pissed that this bridge hasn't been completed yet.
Because we're not that far in the bundles yet.
Yeah.
You're something.
We're close. Like all we need is, snow yam and crocus, which, later in this stream we can probably harvest or extract.
Yes. Which means we can get more ore.
Well, it's not really the ore that I care about, it's the gold size that I care about.
Yes. We are just we're just spending time while waiting for this. More ore. Okay, that.
Spending time is basically all we can do right now. Is it not?
Spending time doing a whole load of nothing.
Yeah. I mean, after a certain point, that's kind of what the game just boils down to. Does it not?
It does. Sell the goat cheese.
Jeez.
Cheese. Ah, the classic. You know the old joke. You know the old joke. 2 drums at a cymbal fall off a cliff. Broots.
When I was checking through Amazon Prime Video, I noticed that they have a new Grand Tour-like program.
Oh, they literally just replaced them.
Well, I think it's called the Not Grand Tour on Prime Video.
Hold on, let me check.
I don't think I'm going to watch it, but
Yeah, me neither.
It's cool that it's there, I guess.
El vino.
On the subject of, did you water the plants?
Oh fuck. Where is the watering can?
I mean, I don't think the last day is going to matter that much, but it is still quite important. I've got the watering can. I'll get to it. There's a jade.
Sell it.
No, keep it.
Yoink.
But yeah, on the subject of Prime Video, I don't know if I mentioned this during the last stream, but I've been starting watching The Boys. Pretty alright.
Ah, yes, that show.
My brother insisted that I was watching it after we watched the first episode of the Devil May Cry Netflix show. So I told him that I would watch the first episode on one condition: the Dutch dub.
Yes. The Dutch dub, it's classic.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even say that.
Do you think
I
the
wouldn't
clock
even
will
say
stop
that.
it?
No, it will not. It will still continue ticking. But when we're there, it will stop.
What? Also, rock.
But yeah, I wouldn't even say that the dub is necessarily bad. It just has the like classic syndrome of all the Dutch voice actors.
Just reading the lines.
Well, not just reading the lines. There is definitely some acting work in there.
Raw.
But it's pretty clear that we have a pretty small pool of of voice actors. So
Yeah,
you hear a lot, and I mean a lot of familiar voices. Funnily enough, one of the voice actors, I think, plays Captain Man in the Dutch version of Henry Danger, as my cousin pointed out.
Oh, Baba Yaga's here as well. The vapor from this cauldron, it's making my head spin. I can't seem to leave. TV. What? There's something weird over there, but how do I get to it?
Yeah, I know this one. I think
I can't go on. Spiders.
I think the bit where the sign is there, that highlights that you can like walk through one of the shrubs. Yeah.
Yes.
Then I open the chest and look at that, a golden pumpkin, which we can either showcase at the risk of it just getting destroyed, or we can sell it for, I think, 999. Alright, well, I'm gonna let you mingle while I take a look at the shop.
Don't get too close to the cage. I have no idea how these skeletons are walking. Creepy. Why is there no more pumpkin ale? What are my iridium-infused maces with my quick work of these things? Well, winter's almost here. A great time to stockpile wood and stone. I haven't seen Maru in hours. I hope she's alright. It's a lot of fun to cook with pumpkin. Such an interesting fruit. Hello. It's chilly, isn't it? Luftballons. I'll come to any event with free grub. You won't see me in the haunted maze, though. Mother won't let me go in the maze. Vincent's upset that I won't let him go in the haunted maze, but he's just a little boy. I get scared very easily. I'll leave the haunted maze to the younger people. Hi, sorry, mouthful of blackberries. Do you like jack-o'-lanterns? Do you like the jack-o'-lanterns? I carved them myself. Your face looks creepy no matter what. Hi, have you had a look to fall? Oh, there's Marnie.
Also, I didn't get this email, but I'm just checking my phone. Kotzer, thank you for the follow on my channel.
Ah. Aunt Marnie, I want to go in the maze. I'm not scared. I'm too scared. Jack-o'-lantern. Yep. Oh. Ah, you found me. The truth is I got too scared, so I came here to hide. Don't tell anyone. Harvey is over there. He's a scaredy cat. I think I've already been this way. No, wait. Okay, that's self-promo, I think. That's kind of a self-promo there, bud.
Yeah. It kind of is.
That's odd. It's just a dead end up ahead. No, it isn't. Observe. Boo.
Is there anybody I haven't spoken to yet?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
there's somebody up there. And I think that's Lee at the fountain.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, this is pretty much majorly, for the majority, flavored text.
Yes,
Like,
it's
I don't
all
even, I
flavor
don't even
text.
think they're... Yeah, I don't think you're going to increase your bond with somebody if you talk to them.
Oh, the wizard and Linus are up there. Cannot get to him though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they're just overlooking the place. Okay.
Yes. I think I've seen all there is.
Yeah, so unless we want to get something from the
to
gift
the
shop,
mayor.
I guess
Good evening.
I guess the ride is over.
Strange man who lives in the tower all set it up all himself. Wouldn't let anyone near while he was working on it. Yep, that's it. All the NPCs have been talked to. Check the shop. Rare crow. You want it?
I don't think we really need that. We can get a rug for 4,000.
Nah.
Nah. We're good, right?
Yeah.
We're here to make
good.
money, we're here to make money, not spend money.
Should I? It's valuable, but has no other purpose. I'm gonna toss it into the sell bin.
Yeah, you can sell it. Also, I'm afraid I didn't get enough time to water all the crops, so we'll just have to make do tomorrow with
What's available?
what I managed to get.
There we have it. Great. My main stream deck is once again locked.
Okay, there we go.
You're gonna sell your pumpkin?
Yeah.
There we have it.
Look at that. I've got 0 energy.
Well done. You've perfectly drained it.
Yeah.
Level 10 farming.
50,000.
Wait, what?
Wait, why did you sell the uranium ore?
That was a misclick.
Okay, well that's fine, I guess. Maybe we can buy it back.
Agriculturist?
Yeah.
Okay, level 10 farming, baby!
How did you get to level 10 farming faster than I did?
Crops.
Yeah, I guess. It doesn't give a fuck about how many times you water the plants as long as you're the one to harvest it.
Your copper pickaxe is ready, and we have 82k. Goat cheese.
And it seems like the barn is ready as well.
Got a new item in stock. It's called the Auto Grabber. This thing can milk your cows and goats, shear your sheep, gather eggs, and pluck your woolly rabbits all on its own. It's considered a luxury item, so I'm charging 25,000 gold. Marnie.
I mean, we have the money for it. We have the money for 2 of them. We have the money for 3 of them.
Want me to go buy 2 of them then?
Let's wait. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's definitely a neat thing to have. But we don't know what we could use money for. Like, who knows, maybe there's this really important thing that's, like, right on the corner of being necessary.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know.
My pickaxe is ready. Look, there's a copper pickaxe in this game, but there isn't in Minecraft.
So, you come here often? Oh, maybe go back to the farm, see if there's any geodes we can crack open.
Yeah, I think there's a ton of them. I think we have a fuck ton.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are making bank. 22 geodes, omni geodes, magma geodes. We've got a ton of geodes.
I'm also just gonna go ahead and make the call on this. I think it's time for both of us to get the oh, that thing with the question mark on it. That's also something that Clint can open. Top row.
Hmm? What?
The chest you were just checking out, there was a mystery chest, or yeah, okay, you got it.
Yeah, I already got it. Is the delay that bad?
Something like that.
You've got your watering can?
Yep.
What does it do now?
It can water plants in a 3x3 instead of a 1x5.
Ah. I've got my copper pick. Time to process geodes.
Well, let's see how it goes.
Ooh! A thunder egg.
Nice.
A gigolite.
How many of these are ones that Gunther doesn't, well, that tell you to take it to Gunther?
These two?
Okay, that's good. The more
There's-
stuff we can take, to Gunther, the quicker we can get into the
It is
sewer.
one of the it's one of the helmets commonly worn by dwarves. The thick metal plating protects them from falling debris and stalactites. More clay. Gunther can tell you more about this if you donate it to the museum. This yellow crystal is speckled with shimmering nodules.
Also, would it be alright if I get some animals?
Yeah, that's fine.
A pig is 16k, by the way.
Ah,
So I'm gonna get
good to know.
1 pig and 2 sheep. Sheeps are 8,000. We've already got a goat, we've already got a cow, several cows. We've got a rabbit, duck, chicken, so yeah, 1 pig and 2
Petrified
sheep.
slime. A jamborite. Oh, another thing to
Alright.
to donate. Two things.
It suggested the perfect name.
What? Wombo.
Wombo.
Nice.
Was that also in the English dub of SpongeBob, or was that a Dutch thing?
It is in the English one.
Yeah, so it's not the M for Mermaid Man, it's the W for Wombo.
Yo. Play.
As for sheep, I got the name Chocobo suggested. So I'm gonna change that to Shakira.
We all know the hips don't lie.
Yeah.
Yay! Deluxe speed grow. I'm gonna quickly donate some stuff to the museum because my inventory is getting kind of full.
And for this one, it's suggesting the name Gotcha, so I'm gonna change that to Gotcha.
Take two, no promo. Got it. Yes. Welcome back.
Okay, so Shakira seems curious, but a little cautious. She's getting used to their new home.
Shakira.
Wombo, yeah, same thing with Wombo.
Pumpkin seeds, even though that's not needed anymore. Even though that's completely worthless for an entire year from this point on.
Actually, if we get enough animal materials, and by that I mean either wool or large goat milk, which, by the way, is very much on the corner, we get the greenhouse.
One moment, whilst I just drop this big bear in here. And this Weemstol. And a Triton statue.
Are you getting a inventory upgrade for yourself, by the way?
Yeah, I am gonna go ahead and do that. Never mind, no time.
30 minutes.
No, I don't have time.
Right. Well, there's always tomorrow.
Yeah, first of winter would be good.
Yeah. You know what we can also do now that I think about it? Yeah. I don't recall anything where you need them for. But yeah, one thing we could also consider getting is a stable.
Oh.
So yeah, we could like get a horse. It just requires a lot of hardwood.
Nope, I cannot.
And I kind of feel like it would be wise to instead wait until you got your second house upgrade.
And we have deluxe speed grow, by the way.
That's nice, especially combined with your newfound ability.
Yes. Crops will grow faster now that I'm around. Crops will grow faster now.
Hey, you mind taking a look at me for me at something?
What?
Did you read this book?
Jack be nimble, Jack be thick. You've learned a new power.
Okay. I guess that means you didn't read it yet, because if I were to read it, I would just get combat experience, which, you know, would be neat, but I'm already level 7.
Yes, and I am at... Where? Skills. Farming, maxed. Fishing, 8. Forging, 5. Mining, 4. Combat, 1.
I'm tempted of to buy this bait and bobber book for 6,000. But fishing is one of those skills that naturally develops. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna be needing that. I don't think we're gonna be needing any of this.
Plus, we don't have the money for an auto grabber anymore.
Well, we have the money for one.
For
but
2,
at this point we really should be focusing on your house upgrade.
Yes.
I also think that a reorganization of the farm would be in order.
Would be prudent, yeah.
Just moving around the buildings a bit.
Run from the slimes, bud. Run from the slimes.
They do like 1 damage each. They can hardly
Yes,
do anything to me.
but still, run from the slimes.
Yeah.
By the way,
What's up?
there is Formula One this weekend as well.
Ah. Where are they at today? Or today? This time.
Saudi Arabia.
Ah, lovely.
Yes, they didn't race during. They didn't race on the 30th. Didn't race on the 30th of April. Or 30th of March. But they do race on during Easter.
Okay, but now that you're on my POV, I'm just gonna quickly show off the gold watering can. So it has 3 modes: 1x3, 1x5, and 3x3.
All depends on how long you hold it.
Yeah. And the iridium upgrade will be a 6x3 or 3x6.
3x6, aka stretch it.
Yep.
Still 4,000.
Yeah.
Day 1 of winter.
Day 1 of winter indeed.
It's cold.
Basically, we've been phased out, and I'm really not in a winter mood because, according to my computer, it's 12 degrees Celsius right now.
Same here. And look at that, there's nothing.
Yep.
Nothing will grow.
Do we have a heater in the coop? Do you know that?
Yeah, I think we do. Let me run in there, otherwise I'm gonna grab it. Yes.
Okay.
I do have one at my...
Is that fucking wool?
Yes! Yep, to
You
the...
want to complete the animal bundle?
Yes! Is
We
there anything
didn't
in the
even
other
need-
one?
No. And I guess we don't need that anymore because with the wool, the animal bundle is now complete, and therefore the entire pantry. I'm gonna go foraging.
Okay, I'm going to the community center because this is big.
Yeah.
Yoink. Pine tart. Pine tart. It is beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay, so
Bundle
there's a
complete.
crocus.
And another cheese press. So many wonderful bundles. Thank you. Thank you. Four. That makes 4.
We're almost there, ain't we?
We're almost gonna kick Joja to the curb.
Yeah.
Look, the kitchen is up and run. Is there as well now.
I mean, it is kind of weird to see a kitchen in a community center, but yeah, it's kind of just like a home away from home.
Yep, for the community.
Yeah.
By the way, I have a cheese press.
Okay. Do you mind taking a look around, see if you can find a snow yam?
Yeah, of course. Right here? I was thinking of cracking open some more geodes, but...
You know, yeah, that would work as well. Actually, go to Pierre and get yourself an inventory upgrade.
Get your ass an inventory upgrade.
That is also pretty important.
Pretty importante, yep. Oh, nice little sweater, dude. You got the deluxe pack.
Yeah, you got the bundle with Mario Kart World. Actually, do they call that the deluxe pack?
No, they don't.
I kind of expected them to.
I mean, the Wii U does, but...
Yeah.
That's called
But
the
the
big
deluxe
version.
was the but the deluxe pack was kind of just the correct version.
Yes.
It's like, don't get me wrong, I get that budget is tight, and not everybody can afford to spend the extra $50.
There we have Iridium ore.
But to basically screw yourself forever by getting the version that only has 8 gigabytes of storage on board.
Yeah.
That is kind of that was kind
another
of stupid,
dwarvish helm. Fire quartz, more marble, more soapstone, clay, more clay, soapstone, yeah, pyrite. Basalt, more basalt, copper. Ooh, a lemon stone. Coal. Clay. Coal. Tiger's eye. Jack be a nipple, Jack be shit.
Was that everything?
Yes.
Alright.
Donate to the museum.
Also, you wanna go to the community center with me?
Yeah, sure. Let me just pick up the rewards. Obsidian vase and a rare crow. Oh, you did it, didn't you?
Did what?
You got the last bits for the. You got a snow yam and a crocus, huh?
Yeah, but I am quickly gonna drop by Pierre first because there is
Same
something.
Here.
Actually, I don't think it's.
Can I sell the shit? No.
No, but you need to buy something for me because I don't think I've got the inventory space for it.
What?
Okay. Check through all the saplings.
Cherry, apricot, orange, peach, pomegranate, apple.
Okay. Okay, so top to bottom. Cherry. We've got apricot. We've got orange. We've got peach. We do not have. So get that one.
One of them?
One of them.
Yes. Pomegranate?
Pomegranate we also don't have. So get that one.
Yes. Apple we got.
Apple we've got. And is there anything underneath that?
Oh, too late.
No, okay, we don't. We don't. Because that means that now that we've got the greenhouse, we can have every kind of tree and it will be fertile. Always. Basically.
Yay.
So it will take a month for them to grow, but I mean, it's not like they were gonna bear fruit in the winter anyway, so...
Wait.
Okay, snow yam and...
Do we both get to see it? If we're in the same...
Yeah, we
if
do.
we're in here? Bundle
Okay,
complete?
so the completion
Get
of
the
the
reward.
bundle got me 30 winter seeds.
Well,
And just
there
like
we go
that,
again. When we're done here, we'll return to the other world. Oh, welcome home, Dad. Oh, look! It's the... Oh, this is nice.
yeah.
The
Just a
entire
pity-
left
just
side
a-
of the community center is done.
Just a pity the hallway looks like shit.
Yeah, the entrance hall looks like shit, but... we only need to do the bulletin board stuff now.
Yeah.
And that requires wine, a rabbit's foot. It requires wine, a rabbit's foot, a purple mushroom, a duck feather, and a truffle.
Yeah, basically all stuff that we're working on. But also all stuff that tends to
Takes
take
ages.
some time. I'm not even kidding when I say that, like, nobody likes the the bulletin board.
Yeah. I mean, the vault was easy. That was just money.
Yeah.
Meaning high value items, and then you got it done. Here, let me go sell some stuff.
I take it everything that you can donate to Gunther has been donated?
Yes.
Alright. Meanwhile, I'm just going to plant every winter seed, even though we cannot really do anything. Like, they're just foraged goods. We don't need it per se, but hey, it's a bit of extra money, ain't it?
It's money.
Yeah. Could always use a bit of extra money, right?
Yep. And then money. Money. Huh?
Yeah.
Just the entire joke. The entire Red Dead Redemption joke.
Did you place the extra cheese press?
Oh no, wait, I haven't.
Okay.
I forgot where it was. But yeah, the wall just pops up out of nowhere and then bam. Just out of nowhere, wool.
You also got the, we'll get to the extra saplings tomorrow.
Yeah, because we need to wait for this to be fixed up yet first.
Yeah.
And we finished 2 rooms in a single day.
You'd actually be surprised how common that is.
Yeah.
Oh, and the wine is ready.
Yay. In before I walk into the into that coop and just see a rabbit's foot and a duck feather.
I don't think we're that lucky.
Who knows? The RNG can be weird sometimes.
Yeah.
What? Ah, the wood chipper. Willie wants me to catch a squid. Sell him a cheese.
Alright, let's take a look inside the greenhouse.
Nope, we're not that lucky.
Damn.
It's a big space, so we have plenty of room.
Yep.
We're gonna be selling pumpkins?
That's gonna be the first thing we'll work on. But the one thing that most people tend to do with this space is actually, I don't know if it's cranberries, but the kind of expensive crops that can only be done in one season but are really valuable. I think it is cranberries.
I think we did cranberries last time, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so just doing some measurements, it seems like
10 by 10. It's 10 by 10, I think.
10 by 12.
10 by 11.
No, it's 12.
10 by 12. Huh. Which means... Yeah. Here, here. Look at that.
Would you drop all the saplings you got for me?
One moment. The music.
Yeah, I've got the music disabled on my end, so I don't know if it's
It's nice.
how it sounds. I do know Stardew Valley has a pretty cozy soundtrack to it.
Yeah, it does. It's something I would be listening to more often if I don't know, had it on my school, had it on the squeeze box. If I had it on the nugget.
Yeah.
Because yes, I like calling my... I've taken to the Dankpod school of naming things, and I therefore called MP3 players nuggets.
You know, I do miss MP3 players. Like, I
Yes.
get that phones are convenient, because you got one of those with you at all times anyway.
Yeah, but
It would be nice
noticed
to
that
have
running... Yeah, one thing I've noticed is that running having that thing run multiple duties does drain the battery fast.
Yeah, and I just miss a time when a lot of things had like dedicated devices to them. You know?
Yes.
Like I get that nobody nowadays wants to say, yeah, let me just whip out my TomTom, but what's the thing?
Yeah. Let me just plug in the aux cord.
Anyway, you got the pumpkin seeds?
Oh yeah, I need to grab those. I'm hearing a lot of noise, and I also have the deluxe speed grow for you.
How many of those have we got?
10.
10. And we've got 30 pumpkins, right?
9.
9. Only 9?
That's what I got.
Wait, hold up. I'm not the one with level 10 farming. You plant them.
Fine, should I drop the speed grow first then?
Yeah.
That's it. We do have more broccoli seeds.
Yeah, just take whatever you can get.
Powder melon seeds.
Of course.
Cauliflower seeds.
Clearly.
I heard a thing.
Yeah, I'm just looking for the proper way to get these aligned. Okay, yeah, I did. It might not look good, but you know, once they're all grown, who's going to care about that?
Let's see, what else do we have? Mossy seed. I'm not gonna do that. Got rice here. Sure, rice. Mixed seeds. There we go. More mixed seeds.
Where did I put my pickaxe, or more appropriately, where did you put my? There it is.
Into the greenhouse we go.
Well, into the greenhouse you go. I'm going to explore the other new areas that we've gotten.
You're gonna go for mining.
Oh no, I'm not going there just yet.
There, got a lost. Oh, you found a lost book.
Yeah. What was that?
Cat.
Ah,
Oh, the animals are happy, I think.
that's good. Got a heater in both areas, I assume?
Yes.
Yeah, we do. I double checked.
George, Kira, Ayrton, Gotcha, Nicholas, and Wombo.
Wombo combo?
Wombo combo. Wait, did I actually tag the second sheep? Wait, both are named Gotcha. Oh no, wait, Shakira.
Yeah.
For some reason, it didn't trigger that I didn't realize that I was. Apparently, I do have to turn if I. Whoop. Oh yeah, I have 10 wild seeds. I have 10 mixed seeds here. Let's just quickly deposit those in here.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they're that valuable, but
Still,
there are seeds.
if it
There are seeds
grows,
to get rid of.
if it grows, it grows.
Yeah.
Cheese. Sell it. There we go.
And, you know,
Let me
all
just
along I
dance.
forgot to take the wine to the community center.
Want me to
Why
do
am
it?
I like this? Well, no, I'm heading there anyway.
Okay, let's go together then.
I mean, it's just one product.
Oh yeah, that doesn't and it doesn't complete the bundle.
Yeah. No, we're gonna need a lot more to complete the bundle. As unfortunate as it is.
It takes time. Now it's just a matter
Yeah.
of time.
Yep.
Let me check the weather tomorrow. It's gonna be clear and sunny.
Okay, so current standing will need rabbit foot, purple mushroom, duck feather, truffle.
This needs luck and time then.
Yeah.
Purple mushroom only grows in fall, right?
No, I think purple mushroom is actually something you can get in the mines.
Damn it, we need to go into the mines then.
Oh yeah, but it's winter. What else were we gonna do?
Yes. What else? The greenhouse is basically all automated now.
It is all automated. It's gonna take about 28 days, and then we've got all the crops that fall from trees. You know, I kind of feel like we should have gotten 2 of each, but that would have been a little bit too expensive. And I don't even think that trees are that lucrative. Like
Yeah, they
I
are
couldn't even tell
very
you
much.
how much an apple gives you.
It's. Oh wait, aquarium is done. We don't need to fish either.
Yeah, but the game still gives you a reason because a lot of the fish that you catch in winter are actually really valuable.
So you go into the mines, I go fishing?
Actually, we both go into the mines because there is one important mine that we do need to get first.
Whoa! Still no duck feather.
It's gonna take a while for the duck feather to bear fruit though, so yeah, be patient.
So I should sell?
The wool, not quite. Because we can use that in a mill.
Trouble at mill. You got your sword?
Yep.
Now where is my pickaxe? There is my pickaxe. To the skull
What
mines.
can I get rid of? Chicken statue I can get rid of. Rusty spur I can get rid of. This, and this.
I should put a... Oh, I have an idea of what I could do for a layout for this. When we're both in the same... We're both doing basically the same thing. My window and your screen side... Both of our screens side by side, basically.
Maybe.
And then our individual view... My avatar and your reactive underneath it. It's Krobus!
Right, I'll wait for you at the entrance.
So I should go to the main the regular mines then?
The quarry.
Yes. To the quarry. Should I go ahead and get started on this, or first the
Not yet.
scythe?
First the scythe. Now be careful, because he might notice there's a skull with it.
Nice. We do numbers.
Yeah. Lots of numbers.
I've been slimed.
Also, I kind of feel like we should have brought some healing items along. Like, I'm already doing quite dangerous, so I'm gonna eat this winter root, and I think that's all I've...
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and eat this algae.
That's disgusting. Oh, cave carrot. That's good.
Good. Skulls.
Alright. Yeah, cave carrot time. Also, let me just crack this open. Got nothing. Okay, wow, that was it. Through it.
Tank it!
Yeah.
$12?
I mean, I guess that's also a method of doing it. And I've okay, the
Just lost the slimes. Alright then.
yeah, the glass shards, I'm going to need those.
Time to go
Also,
up to the...
you might want to check out Robin, see how much a upgrade to your house costs. I think it's 65,000.
Think so as well, but let's go ahead and check.
Well,
Stardew Valley,
65,000
the only
and
place
some
where you can
hardwood.
even look. Video games is the only place where you'll be able to, where you can own a home nowadays. 65k and 100 hardwood, yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Linus actually got something on him. No. Don't know you well enough to trust you, sorry. Ow, 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 ow. I am just fading.
So did I mention that one of my cousins, that she really got into Devil May Cry ever since the Netflix show came out?
Oh?
Yeah, one of her friends got her Devil May Cry 5, and she started playing it. From what she told me, she's not very good at it, so she just sent me a message that she's fighting Virgil right now, and is not doing very well.
Ah, the storm that is approaching.
Yeah. Her circumstances regarding the game are not really that favorable because she's playing the game on. I think she has an MX 250 graphics card in her laptop. Or is it a 350? Point is, it's technically a graphics card, but yeah, I did have to guide her through getting the game
Oh,
at a playable frame rate, and that meant putting the game at a 50% render resolution.
Ah. She needed your help optimizing.
Yeah, she's enjoying the game now. Just not very good at it.
Doing the optimization the devs didn't want to do.
Actually, I'd say that Capcom did some pretty damn good optimization on Devil May Cry 5. Like a lot of Capcom properties are pretty decent. It's just a shame when you come to their modern stuff like Monster Hunter Wilds, where it turns out that, well,
Even a 4090 chugs.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not, I don't really care that much about Monster Hunter, but it even got on my radar. Like apparently the DRM that Capcom implements, or a double DRM basically.
They used the Nuvo plus something else. I think
the Nuvo plus their proprietary one, if I'm not mistaken.
So yeah, that's yikes.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm actually really enjoying the new Assassin's Creed game.
I've been meaning to play more, but my pride kind of doesn't like that I have to play it on low. I don't know what you're playing it on or what frame rate you're getting.
About medium, and I'm getting about 50 FPS.
Okay, well, yeah, I don't like medium, so I'm waiting until I get a 50 series GPU before I actually properly get into the game. But I'm glad that a lot of people seem to be enjoying it. Like, I really don't like how a lot of people are acting like Ubisoft is the worst company out there. And to be fair, you know, in the current state, I would kind of agree with that. I mean, seriously, Tencent?
Tencent doesn't like giving money for basically anything.
Yeah. Like, for real, why couldn't it be Sony?
Sony, if they did that, well, that's goodbye to... That means basically any future Ubisoft games will only come out on PS5 and PC.
Time exclusive, likely. If they did the same thing that Tencent has done.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not the kind of person to go spreading hatred towards the Chinese government, and it's really not the kind of thing we should be getting into. But there are some clear downsides to being, well, at the mercy of the Chinese government. Like, did you hear that there was some controversy surrounding Far Cry 4?
You found another book?
Yeah. But did you hear about the minor controversy surrounding Far Cry 4?
Oh yeah, it did get updated and they changed something.
They updated it, and the only thing the update seemed to add was make a character that was topless, so you could see her nipples. They covered the nipples, but then they undid the change, and it seemed like, I don't know what it is, but I am just kind of surprised they were attempting to go for that kind of censorship. Because in a game where you actively take drugs, shoot people, stab people, can drop people, explode people, you know, I don't think that nudity should be the biggest concern of that game.
Yep.
But they reverted the change, so it's all wasted breath anyway. It just seemed really suspicious with everything else going on.
Massively sus.
Yeah.
It's adorable, this game. I love the art style.
Yeah, there's a certain charm that pixel art has.
Pixel art has an absolute crapload of charm.
Yeah.
It's got more charm
Alright.
than many a AAA title nowadays.
Well, yeah, but that's not really that difficult to achieve, considering that most AAA games just reek of the same old, same old.
Yes, same,
They
but
don't
different,
really
but still same.
like. They just don't really seem to be taking any risks in a gaming space or in a landscape where I feel like
Risk
any sort
taking
of
is
risk
a
would be
good
welcome.
call. Yes. Where if you want to, shaking up the formula is a surefire way to get a fuck ton of sales.
Yeah. Okay. I'm assuming that you got the iridium rod right now.
No, I don't.
Okay, then I'll just look through one of the chests.
It's in the
Yeah,
farm.
okay. I found it.
You're gonna go fish.
Yeah. Are you checking the animals as well?
Yes.
Cool.
Where? I'll grab the milk pail.
Um. There's gonna be a bit of problem there.
What?
I got that.
We got 2 of them.
You got 2 of them?
Remember, I
Oh, yeah,
accidentally
right.
crafted one.
A lot of books around all of a sudden.
Should I grab the shears?
Yeah. Was just casually gonna get like 100 bait.
Great bait, mate. I rate 8 out of 8. No hate. And in the mushroom cave, whatever will it mean? Hmm? Right?
Yeah.
Good joke. Mushroom cave, whatever does it mean?
It means a bunch of common items that, now that I think about it, we kind of should have went for the fruit bats.
Yeah.
Not that it matters too much because we got all the trees in the greenhouse anyway.
Yep, it gives us money. Should I go ahead and sell these
Lots
then?
money. Yeah.
And the reds?
The red ones too. I mean, I don't know if there's anything specific we can craft with it, but the only thing we should be crafting nowadays is is possibly some iridium sprinklers. I feel like we could use those better for the greenhouse.
Yes.
Even if we only realistically can utilize 4 of them.
Yep. I guess it's time for me to go ahead and fish as well then.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe we should get an iridium rod for you as well.
Yeah. Where the heck is my... There's my fishing rod.
Part of me is still in shock though from the fact that in one day we've got like 60,000.
Loads
I mean,
of
I know
money.
I know that's what I've been building up towards, but I really didn't expect it to be that high.
Yeah, it was really just a case of, oh, you! Shut your mouth and look at my wand! Loads of money! Hmm?
Yeah.
I love when I can make that joke.
Did I tell you that a couple of weeks ago they were using that song on Radar?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's just something it's just something I do every now and then, where they before they cover a certain well, when they're covering a certain thing, they find some relevant
Funny song and funny
song
song.
or music video. And I think it was for a investment platform that they were covering.
Yep. I'll need to look it up then. Was that this week?
No, it was already a few weeks ago.
Ah.
Maybe it's on their YouTube channel.
Maybe.
I mean, they did have the coverage of air fryers on their YouTube channel.
I mean, clearly.
Clearly, they own several air fryers.
Yes. This is just on fishing dialogue. Let's go.
Yeah, but the other day I was
The
I was at Albert Heijn
Pondcast,
and
real talk.
the other day I was at Albert Heijn and they were apparently they have some household items in there as well. So
Oh, really?
They've got air fryers, they've got waffle irons, which I was kind of surprised at. But they've also got blenders, and considering how low the prices are, I was actually tempted on getting one myself.
Cheap as shit.
Yeah. I mean, the quality probably wouldn't be that much to write home about, but
Yeah.
hey.
Quality is dubious at best. By the way, the
Yeah.
egg, my local supermarket was almost out of eggs
Really?
for Easter.
Well, okay, that makes sense.
Because of Easter, it's honestly, people kind of expect to have egg.
Yeah.
There is not really a good. It's not the prices that are skyrocketing. It's just massive fucking demand.
You know, I should probably start eating more eggs. I hardly get them nowadays. Used to be a time when I would just every day when I would wake up, I bake one of those, and nowadays didn't really happen. It's more like I use them for recipes nowadays.
Yep.
Though I did bake pancake with the boy the other day.
What? What?
Hmm?
Look at us, we just fishing.
Yeah. Fishing the day away.
Yep. Is there an option to pond cast?
Also, wouldn't that make more sense if we are actually, fishing at a pond?
Yeah, that does. Yeah, that tracks even more, but the joke only makes sense like that.
Yeah. So what else have you been busy with?
Work.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's basically it.
I've had my introductory meeting at one of the employment agencies I've gotten to know a couple of weeks ago.
Ah.
When my job coach signed me up for some like event at the city office.
Oh, that place.
Yeah, I've got on some people's radar apparently. So yeah, that's good.
I did get an email about that as well, but obviously I have a job now.
Yeah, kind of surprised why they would give you an email then. But hey, at the very least, they kept it at an email.
Yeah, they didn't just call me saying you have to be here at this time, which I wouldn't put past them.
Yeah. Like, are you still actively dealing with them, or
Not really.
yeah, because you have a job.
Yes. Plus, they know.
Yeah. No, but I think some people there told me that apparently I had the best way of presenting myself. But that kind of makes sense because I was one of the only people there who actively natively spoke Dutch.
Yeah.
Plus, I also cracked a little joke, which apparently was a good thing. I told them that because of my my training I had at MediaMarkt, meaning that I knew how to disassemble phones. I basically said, so be careful around me, or you'll see that your phone cannot take pictures anymore. That apparently got a laugh. I don't know why that's so funny
I mean, that can be made.
because I legitimately make a threat to them.
SS ahora amenaza. Is that a threat?
You know, I remember a couple of years ago when I jokingly tweeted on Twitter, this message has been brought to you by Edgy the Hedgy, and somebody responded with that GIF.
Yeah, Scott the was national. That's an international treasure.
Yeah. Did you see the video from one of his secondary channels where his
Scott's
cats were
stash, you
basically
mean?
just no the other one, Scott Snippets.
Oh yeah, yeah, his cats are also absolute menaces.
Yeah. I mean, hey, name me a cat that isn't.
A cat is a cat is a cat. They'll
Because a
always
cat
be.
that's not a menace is not a cat.
Yes. Believe me, I know. Hence why I'm currently just side-eyeing my door in case one of the cats just comes waltzing in.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's go to sleep.
All right. I'll be honest, I would be surprised if we're getting more than 10k out of today's haul, but hey, that's still
I'm gonna
some
laugh
money.
if it does.
Okay, and we've got 5,000.
6.8k.
How high is my fishing skill? Okay, I'm at level 7. Seems like that's something for me to work on.
Jeez.
Yeah, it seems like the barn animals are doing good. As
Yep,
for
let me
the
just
coop
get
animals, let's check on those.
let me just get my pail and my.
Oh, and I've got some new IDs to sleep on. So what, is my farming skill going up? Yeah. Wow, that's... I reached farming level 10.
Well done. Farm
By
10.
petting some animals.
Somehow I'm still not on Fisher 8. Still not on Fisher level 9.
Wait, hold up. How do you have a higher fishing level than I do?
I don't know. Anyway. Oh, you already got it?
Yeah. Also,
You
could
got
you
all-
plant something? Could you plant something for me in the
What?
greenhouse? I got some pumpkin seeds
Where?
in the greenhouse.
Ah, got it. No, another 9. There.
I've also got 8 power melon seeds, but those are winter seeds, so I'll be planting
Them
those here.
outside. Them outside.
I just realized that I'm the one planting them when I really shouldn't be.
Yeah,
But I
when
don't
it
think
should
it's...
have been me.
I mean, it's not really that much of a waste because, let's be real, it's not like we've got anything to, you know, to plant during the winter.
Yeah. Should have been me, not you.
I'm also about to make the same mistake of going out for fishing when my inventory is basically full. So let's change that.
Ah, you sold it all. Okay, the animals can go outside, but they don't want.
Yeah. One thing a lot of people do is they close the door to the barn or the coop.
Forage level
I don't think...
up.
Oh, why don't you take a look and see what the traveling merchant has?
Bruschetta, ghostfish, a stepping stone puff, rhubarb, crab cakes, an orange sapling, morel, straw floor, barbed hook, goat milk, an indoor palm, a rare crow, woodcutter's weekly.
How much is the woodcutter's weekly?
6k.
No, let's not go for that.
Time to fish.
Yeah.
Deck the halls. Look, when the fighting game community realizes...
You mind if I do a little bit of reorganizing?
Yes. I don't mind. Sorry,
good.
I was a bit... Sorry, I'm a little bit... finally got out of bed at like nearly 1 p.m.
Still nothing on my level, but that's cool.
Perfect. A perch. Wobble. Another perch. Time for me to pan for mineral. Bone fragment. And an artifact trove.
There's a lot of books around here for some reason. Alright, farm buildings. Let's move them around. And I'm just gonna be honest, I'm gonna put the barn and the coop right next to your house.
Ah, got it.
I hope you don't mind.
I don't.
Cool. Wait, what? I can move your house?
Don't.
No, I know, but I didn't even realize I could do that. Like your co buddy's house, yeah, I figured, but the actual like player one.
The player one building?
Like, did they add it just recently, or was it always like that?
I'm gonna go ahead and hunt down Krobus.
The greenhouse too. Okay, I'm kind of starting to feel like that one meme where it's the two people in space being like, wait, it's like this, and in the other astronaut holding a gun to them is like,
always has been.
Always has been. But was it always like this?
I don't know. I know where the Krobus is. I know where the Krobus is. Hello, Mr. Mayor. I hope things are going well for you on the farm. Yeah, you called me. I'm sorry. Take it, take it. It looks so valuable I couldn't help myself.
And another book.
Why is there so much literature?
Reading material, I guess. Look at that. The people are already like lighting up the trees for Christmas. It's the 5th day of winter, damn it.
We all say it. We all say this. Just when it's way too early. It's way too early. Just hold your horses.
Yeah. No, you know, in the Netherlands, we have a saying when the radio station is playing "All I Want for Christmas Is You." The saying goes, "Het is oktober, godverdomme."
Yes. or when the God no to or back in store.
Alright, I think somebody just tried to ping me, so I'm gonna multitask. Check my
Ping?
phone while I'm... Oh, no, it's an update from my cousin. She used 3 golden orbs to beat Virgil.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I got nothing. Apparently, it's gonna be sunny in the valley tomorrow.
Nice.
Let me just tuck in. Push it onto
But yeah,
your POV.
I'm gonna look it up when I get the time. Since when you could move player buildings.
Yeah, let me just have a look. Because Stardew Valley does have a wiki.
Yeah. And God knows how many people are active on there.
And it's an actual, I think it's an official one. Yes, it is. And it's not run through fandom.
That's even better.
This makes me happy.
Oh. This one is out for blood.
Carpenter shop.
It's a squid. I won the game. I won the squid game.
Hey, hey!
Fun fact: did you hear that a lot of modern, a lot of young people are nowadays referring to red light, green light as Squid Game?
Ah. Yikes.
Yeah. Where is the generation going? I'm telling you where it's going. It's going down the drain. Okay, I'm heading home. Could you take a quick look at the journal? Because I think one of the quests is that we need a squid.
Yes,
And I just
Willy.
got 2 of them.
Willy wants a squid.
Okay, Willy wants a squid?
Yes.
Cool.
As a challenge. Ah, the house upgrade got actually got more expensive in 1.6.
Ah.
Second one. In 1.5 and earlier it was 50k, now it's 65k.
I mean, 50k is one of those, like, roundish number. It's one of those round numbers that makes sense.
It's lovely.
Like, what's up with 65k?
I've
like
got
that's
no
like
clue.
That's like they put a 30% tariff on there or something.
Yes.
Okay, well, since you've already got agriculturist, I'm gonna go with artisan. Even though I kind of feel like it should have been the opposite, but whatever.
Level 6 foraging,
Okay,
baby! I could have skipped right to
Nice.
7, I think, but hey.
And since it's 6:10 p.m., I suggest we have this be our last day.
Oh yeah, it's Saturday. Oh, you chucked the squid right into my inventory, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, I think this is the cutscene
good
where Evelyn
morning,
gives
dear.
us the flower pot.
Good
The
morning,
garden
dear.
pot, yeah.
It was a lovely walk out here. I haven't seen this old farm in a long time. It looks even better than I remember. Here, I brought you a little something. It's a gift from one gardener to another. Received a garden pot. These pots are really handy. You can use them to grow crops of any season indoors. They also look nice outside, but out here they can only house in-season crops. If you need more, they're really easy to make, too. Here, I've got an old magazine clipping with instructions. You've learned how to craft a garden pot. Well, I'd better go. George gets grumpy if he doesn't have his oatmeal on time. You have a great day, honey. Aww. An amethyst for Emily.
You know, all this time I haven't been in the Skull Cavern yet.
Yeah, me neither.
I kind of should have.
Ah.
Got some complete crops there.
Yes.
Alright.
But first, time to go to Clint.
What are you going to Clint for?
Oh, I go to Willie to... Sorry, I was a little distracted. Hey, look, crystal fruit. To town. I'm running past Clint.
Yeah.
Because I need to go see Willie. Also, I forgot my fishing rod.
Where is Willy, even? I mean, he's not in the store, even though the store is open.
No, I don't want to eat it. Wait, what's this? Oh, this lets you randomize. No, this lets you change the bobber.
Yeah. What's that? Are you opening a bag of chips there?
Popcorn.
Ah, like the 99 cent kind from the Albertine.
Volmar.
Same price, I assume.
98-ish. So it's a cent
Yeah.
cheaper.
You know, I
Doesn't
do
seem
like
like-
how it gets. I do like how it's pretty cheap. You know, it's one of those things that's just always price consistent. No matter how shitty the economy gets, you can always count on the Albertine or Volmar bags of popcorn being only €1.
Cheap as chips.
Well, cheaper.
Cheaper than chips. But yeah, I'm thinking of taking my Steam Deck along to the Nintendo Switch 2 experience.
When is the Nintendo Switch 2 experience? Do you
May
know that?
10th.
May 10th. Alright.
And I'm not bringing it along to show off emulation. No, I'm showing it off to say like it's a competitive market category now.
Yeah. I mean, it is quite. I do think it's quite important to, you know,
Plus,
compare
it
the two.
also, plus I'm
that
also
way you
bringing
do
it
know
on
if it's-
as a demonstration of how Nintendo could potentially, in a software update, implement a way for people to check if their games are compatible before launching the game, and without having to check the website.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Nintendo will find a way to make most third-party games work. But there's probably going to be that one game in my digital inventory that really doesn't play along well with it. I just hope that they'll find a way to make the Devil May Cry games that I've got on there. I do hope they make that work, because I do really want to play those. The three in particular. And I probably already said this, but I'm still genuinely surprised that they didn't announce Devil May Cry 4 or 5 for the Switch 2.
Yep.
Like 4 is the kind of game that could work on the Switch, but it would probably be one of those games that would be complicated to port over, because it wouldn't look as good as a PS4 version. But I hope they might be able to make it look better, or at the very least on par with the Xbox 360 version. But no, that never happened. They put out the first 3 Devil May Cry games, and that's it.
And I get it, maybe you kind of have 2 compatibility ratings.
Yeah.
One being handled by Valve itself, the Steam Deck Verified program, where you have 4 tiers: untested, incompatible, playable, and verified. And then there's also the community-run ProtonDB rating.
Yeah. I do think that Proton is genuinely impressive, because it goes farther than just, the Steam Deck. It basically covers the entirety of Linux, and I guess Apple too.
Apple, I'm not sure. Apple has their own game porting toolkit.
Yeah, and I guess they've got Rosetta to fall back on.
Plus, instead of Vulkan, you are supposed to be using Metal on the Mac.
Yeah.
Which I find pretty stupid.
I mean, that's why I don't own an Apple product. That and, them screwing me over. I mean, I'm vaguely considering getting a trial period of Apple TV Plus with my Amazon Prime Video, but that's only because I'm really curious about the Tetris movie, and I guess seeing if Severance really is that good, as people say it is. I mean, let's be real, it probably isn't. People are just trying to justify their purchase of Apple TV Plus.
Yep, that's the case. Heck, I have this iPhone, I bought it secondhand.
Oh yeah, but you actually can get some use out of it. And because you got it secondhand, there's no way in hell that that Apple is getting your money. I also find it kind of hilarious that even though you've got a secondhand iPhone that you got because it was like $100, $200, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you still have a more modern iPhone than my dad has.
And it's a budget model as well.
Yeah.
Quote unquote, it's the 10R.
Yeah. No, my dad's got an 8, and his work got him 10 or an X, I think.
Yep. I
Get to a
don't
point
know.
where it gets to a point where, if I'm not mistaken, both of them are no longer supported.
Yep.
Which is kind of odd, because it doesn't even feel like that long ago that Apple shook up the phone market with their stupid
Notch.
notch. I even remember what I used to call it, but I'm not gonna quote that because it's kind of offensive nowadays.
It's kind of TOS.
Granted, it was offensive back then as well, and I'm not proud of it. But you know, at the time, it felt good to say.
Yep. There we go. We got. Fish.
Lots of fish. You know, this is probably just going to be our, like, next 3 Stardew Valley streams, won't it?
Yeah. We fishing.
Yeah. Just fishing, 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 fishing.
Because that's all we're going to be able to do during winter.
And we are going to get that house upgrade one way or another.
Yep. Here's to hoping we get a rabbit's foot and a duck feather during winter.
Yeah. Well, I'm counting on one of them anyway. And I think we're more likely to get the duck feather. Because that one is uncommon. I wouldn't consider it to be rare.
Imagine the RNG.
Yeah. Oh, I can only imagine. Alright, I'm going home. Oh, hey, it's, wait, yeah.
What?
Look, it's Willy.
Damn it, you... Stupid game.
We don't mean that, Stardew Valley, we love you.
It asks me to eat the squid, even though I'm right in front of Willy. I do love... I sometimes just lightly tap the front of my computer because it's... whenever it misbehaves.
I don't. I know my computer means well.
Hence why I said lightly tap it, not absolutely punch it.
Alright, let's see how much we got today in terms of fishing.
Here comes the money!
Alright, 5,000, that's decent.
Not bad. Oh.
Also, just gonna take a quick look at the greenhouse to see if we're ready to harvest something.
Oh.
Oh.
Hello there. So, your first year in Stardew Valley is almost over, huh? If you keep buying seeds from me, you'll be twice as productive next year. And I have some exciting news. I'll be selling new seed varieties on my shop next year. I should have one new variety per season. Well, that's all I wanted to say. Have a good one.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't even bother trying my competitor's seeds. Pear seeds are the highest seed in quality seeds you'll find anywhere. That's a promise. Nice marketing spiel there, bud.
Yeah. Really nice.
And now it's time to rate out. By the way, this is something that happened yesterday. Spotify didn't want to launch
on
my PC. I think the installation corrupted or something. I think the install broke or something, so I now have it from the website instead of from the Microsoft Store.
I forgot it's on the Microsoft Store.
Yes, it is.
Like programs like that, I basically always get them from the .exe.
Ah.
And not from the whatever UWP calls itself. Is it UWP?
No, it isn't.
Okay.
Let's send you all over to Relay, who's currently in the mines. I think the Skull Cavern. Let's go and say hello to all the raiders running in. Good night.
Change